Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Ya Rabbi lakal hamdu kama yambawi li jalali wajhika wa azimi sultanik. Allahumma rabbana lakal hamdu bima khalaqtana wa razaqtana wa hadaitana wa farrashta anna. Allahumma lakal hamdu bil iman wa lakal hamdu bil islam wa lakal hamdu bil Quran. Amma ba'd. فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربي زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين اللهم إنا نسألك علما نافعا وعملا متقبلا ورزقا طيبا اللهم ثبتنا عند الموت بلا إله إلا الله آمين يا رب العالمين اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد. Inshallah, lesson number 34 we are going to do, and it is about past passive tense. So fe'lun madin mabni lil majhul. This is inshallah we are going to cover today. So far we'll learn about fe'l madi and fe'l mudari'a and then fe'l amr, right?
Yes.
And today we are going to talk about fe'l al-mabni lil majhul. What does that mean? That so far we learned that whenever we have a fail, the file is inside it, right? The doer of the action is inside it. But this is not the case with the passive tense, or when we say majhul tense, right? So what happened? And we are very well aware of passive in English, and even in, I think, in our other language, we use the same idea. So when I say daraba, we all know daraba mean that he hit. So huwa is inbuilt in there, right? Huwa daraba. But when I make it passive, then it will not be, the doer will not be in there, rather the object would be meant to be in there. For example, when I say duriba, which is the passive, past passive tense, now the translation or the idea is that he was hit. He was hit. So that means that he is the victim now. So daraba, he hit. So he was the doer, right? But when we say duriba, he was hit. So that means that is the object now. So that is the difference between active and passive. So let's see that. The passive fail or fail mabni lil majhul is a fail form that is used to express the occurrence of an action while keeping the doer of that action anonymous. In Arabic, majhul literally means unknown. This is from Jim Ha Lam, Jahala, Jahalat, we say Jahalat, right? So ignorance. So majhul literally means unknown. So who is unknown? Basically, the doer is unknown. For example, if we say the cake was eaten. So now we know that action happened, right? Something is eaten and that is the cake, right? But who ate that cake, we do not know, right? So this is the majhul. The same goes for the sentence, the cake is eaten. So the cake was eaten or the cake is eaten. So what's the difference? Cake was eaten would be the past and the cake is eaten is the present. So basically majhul can be in both tenses. It could be in past tense and it could be in present tense. But today we are going to learn about past tense only. So to determine whether something is passive in either Arabic or English, find the action. So how we are going to find out that this sentence is active sentence or a passive? So we need to find the action and ask yourself, do I know who performed that action? So if we know the doer, then it is active voice. And if the doer is unknown, then it is passive voice. So now let's see some examples here. So it says, we were told good things about the Arabic grammar. So we were told. So who, what is the action in there? That we are told, right? So
Yes.
the told is the action. But who did that action?
We don't know.
We don't know, right? So that means this is the passive. This is the passive form. So we were told good things about the Arabic program. So that would be the example of passive tense. Okay. The other next one, the student had breakfast on campus this evening, right? So what do you guys think?
That is a normal verb because we know the student.
Yes, because someone had breakfast and it said the student had breakfast, right? So the doers are basically the students. So they are known, right? So the doer is known over here. So that is the example of active voice. Then it says her parents were going to move from abroad.
Passive.
So now someone is moving, were going to move, right? And who are they? Her parents. So we know the doer, right? So the parents are the doer. So that is the example of, again, active voice. The cupboard are being emptied right now. So cupboards are being emptied. Who emptied them? Do we know?
No.
No.
No. So that is the passive. They were advised against buying real estate in California. So they were advised. Do we know the doer?
No. Passive.
No. So this is passive. We were on our way to work when he called.
So the doer is he called. So he, I guess, is the pronoun only he.
So we were on our way to work when he called. So we know the doer.
Yeah, he.
Right? So he is the doer. So yes, this is the active voice. Okay, now so there are two core parts of passive jumla fe'liya. One is fail mabni lil majhul, the action itself, the passive fail, and the other thing is naib file. Now, when I say daraba over here in the example, sorry. When I say daraba, so we say the file is huwa, right? But when I say, why it is giving me a trouble. Today it doesn't look like a good day for me. Okay. Let's see. So huwa daraba, when I say daraba, we say that a file is in there, right? And file is huwa. But when we say duriba, now this is the passive, and we will see, we will learn how to make past tense passive today. So this is the passive form, duriba. And now when I say duriba, I'm gonna say fail, madi, majhul, right? And now instead of saying file, I would be saying nai file, because nai file mean done to, the object. So nai file is hua over here. So he is the victim, he is the object. Okay, so that is the difference between active tense and passive tense. Does that make sense to everyone?
Could you repeat one more time?
When we used to say daraba, daraba mean he hit, right? This is active voice. And in active voice, we used to say felu madin, failuhu, hua, right? Failuhu, hua. But instead of when we are making it passive, we're gonna say felun madin. We need to add majhul or lil majhul, right? One thing. And secondly, instead of saying failuhu, we're gonna say nai file is hua. Why nai file is hua? Because when we say duriba, the doer is not in there. The hua, yes, hua is there, but this hua is the object now, because we are saying he was hit, right? So now over here, this hua is basically the object, the one who received the action, not the doer of the action. So that's the difference between regular fail madi and majhul. So now look at the example that might help you guys. When I say he ate the cake, right? He ate the cake. I can say akala, and for the cake is ka katan. Akala ka katan. So akala mean he ate. So I'm gonna say failun madin failuhu hua, right? And what is this ka katan? What label it will get?
Mafulun bihi.
Mafulun bihi. He ate what? He ate a cake. But when I say ukila, and we know the same idea. Actually, I should not be jump over there, that before we go to the basic one. So ukila, we know this is hua, right? And when we have hua, we can look for outside doer in regular thing, right? The same idea is over here. Even in majhul, we can look for outside doer, right? So ukila, now katun means the cake was eaten. Ukila kakatun, the cake was eaten. So look over here, this kakatun, the mafulun bihi, is basically over here is the same, that is the one, cake is eaten, right? So this is the object, this is mafulun bihi over here, right? So this same mafulun bihi is basically is in this hua, cake was eaten, right? Okay, inshallah, that would be clear when we go further slides. That will make sense. So far, just see over here that when we have fail madi, mabni lil majhul, what gonna happen? First of all, we need an action, right? We will see action is there. And then we have a nai file. So we have action and we have a nai file over there. The same file in regular form, that would be the file, right? Our doer. that is going to be called our nai file in mabni lil majhul. So in the sentence, the cake was eaten, the passive fail is was eaten, right? The done to or the nai file. So this was eaten, basically that is telling us that something is eaten. So that is the object, that is the done to, and that is called nai file. So nai file is what? Nai file is cake. So know that because the one carrying out the fail is anonymous, we don't know who ate the cake, right? So this is anonymous. A sentence with the fail madi mabni lil majhul can never have a file in it. Also know that because the done to is labeled as nai file, passive sentence do not contain a mafulun bihi. So in passive sentence, there is not going to be any mafulun bihi. Rather, the mafulun bihi in the regular sentence is basically, that is the nai file. That is the done to in passive. And inshallah, that will be clear in as we go. So additional information can appear in the sentence in the form of zarf fragment or mutalliq bil fail fragment, jar majroor fragment. So we're gonna have a fail, we're gonna have a nai file, even it can be outside or inside, and then no mafulun bihi. Why we are not having the mafulun bihi in passive? Because actually the mafulun bihi is a nai file, right? So that's why no mafulun bihi. But we can have, for extra information, we can have zarf fragment or we can have jar majroor fragment. So let's move on and see some more examples. Okay. Now this is a drill, underline the fail ones and nai file. So now we need to get used to saying nai file when we are looking at a passive sentence. The fruits and vegetables were washed and dried one by one. Do we know the doer?
No.
No. So this is the example of passive. And now fail. What is the fail?
Washed.
Were washed,
Were
right?
washed.
And what is the nai file here?
Fruits and
Fruit and
vegetables.
vegetables.
Exactly, fruits and vegetables. So these are the nai file. Now the emperor's robe are stitched by hand. So what is the action? What is the fail?
Are stitched.
Are stitched.
And it's present.
And nai file is
The emperor.
Robes.
The robe. The robes.
robe, emperor's robe.
Mhm.
This is the nai file. The prisoners were released after the treaty was signed. Were released. So this is the fail.
Fail.
Okay, but where is the nai file?
The prisoners.
The
Prisoners are the nai file. The dictionary was compiled many years ago. Do we know the doer?
No.
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 No. Okay. So was compiled, right?
Is
This is
the
the
action
fail. Fail mabni lil majhul, fail madi. And dictionary would be our nai file.
Right.
My team was never defeated. So was never defeated is mabni lil majhul, past tense. And what is the nai file?
My team.
My
My
team.
team. And we were given the gold medal at the tournament last year. So were given is the fail. So fail madin lil majhul, and we are the nai
You
file.
are the
Night file.
Okay, his house was robbed while he was away.
Okay.
So was robbed,
That's a big fail.
Action
that
will
is the fail.
Action.
And
fail.
what was robbed? His house,
His
right?
house.
His house.
Yeah, so this is the knife file.
Knife file.
Okay, sister, one quick question.
Hmm?
You mind? Okay, what we consider while he was away? What attribute that's gonna get?
That is extra information.
Okay. It's gonna be like not something like that.
That is
Or we're
what?
I thought we have a name for it. No, or we didn't go to that yet.
That would be Jumla Haliya, basically, while he was away,
Okay. All right.
right? Yeah. So
Okay.
that is another maf'ul. That is, yeah, basically maf'ul, but not maf'ulun bihi, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now, how we are going to turn past tense, regular past tense, into passive. So what happened that the regular version is nasara. So fe'lun madin. We have nasara, nasaru, right? So when we are turning that into passive, what's gonna happen? The very first root letter, and when I should not say very first root letter, because sometimes the extra root letter, extra letter is gonna be over there. So basically the first letter, whatever it is, right? So so first letter is going to take u sound. Let's say if it is alif or whatever, because in other form we will see that some extra letters are there, right? So whatever the first letter is, it is going to take u sound, and then we have to find middle root letter. Middle root letter gonna take a kasra, and then the third root letter gonna remain with fatha, because this is basically madi, right? So madi need a kasra at the end, and it will remain like that. So basically we need to just look the first root letter, not first root letter, sorry, again I'm messing up, just first letter, whatever it is, and then we are going to give this first letter u sound. We need to look for the ain kalima, meaning middle root letter. Everyone know that fa, ain and lam, right? So middle root letter is ain kalma. So ain kalma will get a kasra. First letter is getting u sound. Thus middle root letter is getting e sound, and then the last letter is keeping its fatha. So nasara will become, now this is my first letter, I'm gonna give it u sound, and then I'm gonna give it e, because this is my middle root letter, I'm gonna give it e sound, nusi, and then ra, nusira. So nasara will become nusira, right? So that is simple and easy. Then huma, same idea, nusi, ra, with the with alif it will be there, right? So just ue sound. So we need to remember that fail madi, majhul, what are the prominent sound? U, e, and the last letter a. So whenever we did not learn any fail that is starting with u sound, did we?
Not yet.
No. So that is not gonna happen ever, but in majhul. So majhul, even when we are doing our passive, we will see that sorry, the present tense passive, I mean. So we will see that it will take u sound. Basically, no,
Rahmat,
we are
sorry.
wrong. The passive, not the regular one. For example, when we have Mudariya, Aslama, Yuslimu, right? It is starting with U sound.
But that's the
Aslama,
Mudariya.
Yuslimu. Yeah, this is Mudariya, but not sorry, not the Madi, right? We did not learn any Madi starting with U sound. So when we see Madi starting with U sound, then we should know that this is basically Majhul. So that will be very easy to recognize it, that this is a Majhul form. U-E sound. So U-E sound are prominent in Madi Majhul. So how we are going to conjugate that? Nusira, Nusira, Nusiru, Nusirat, Nusirata, and Nusirna.
Sister Rahat, I have a question. I didn't get you said the last root letter is gonna stay the same, or you said the last root letter is gonna get fatha?
In Madi, it is always taking a fatha, right? So it will remain fatha.
Okay. But like in the conjugation, we see sukoon on the root letter as well. Like
no, I mean, okay, I was just talking about hua. Sorry,
okay.
I was just talking about hua over here. But
So,
in other, basically, we are not doing anything. Whatever conjugation we were doing before, that will remain same. Just we need to focus on our first and middle root letter when we are making passive.
okay.
And that is easy when we are doing just family 1, which has only 3 root letters. When we have more letters, inshallah, we will see how we are going to copy that, okay? So that is only meant to be for Hua Nasara. When I was talking about that, last letter will remain Fatha. So that is only true for Hua. So Hua Nusira, Huma Nusira, Hum Nusiru, Hiya Nusirat, Huma Nusirata, Hunna Nusirna. And Anta would be Nusirta, Nusirtuma, Nusirtum, Nusirti, Nusirtuma, Nusirtunna, Nusirtu, Nusirna. If you were good at Madi conjugation, then it is not going to be any problem, right? Just we are focusing on U-E sound. The middle root letter is getting E sound, and first letter you will give U sound, and that's it, we are done. Majhul. So let's see some example. And okay, the very important thing is how we are going to translate it. So Nasara mean he helped, right? When we used to say Hua Nasara, he helped. But when we say Hua Nusira, he was helped. So we need to make sure how to translate that when it is passive. He was helped. Both of them were helped. They were helped. She was helped. Both of them were helped. Hunna Nusirna, they were helped. Right? So now let's do some example. We have the very first one, Jama'a. So Jama'a mean he collected. Jama karne se Jama'a, he collected. So now let's make it passive. How we are going to make it passive?
Can I try?
Jumi.
Hua Jumia. Huma Jumia. Hum Jumiyu.
O. I'm
Hum
Jumi'u.
Jumiu. Here Jumi. Okay, Jumiata. Jumiat. Jumiat.
No, Jumiat. Just
here,
you need to add ta. Yeah, you need to just add ta here, right?
Jumiat. Okay.
Jumiat.
Yeah. Huma Jumiata. Hunna Jumina.
Very good.
Anta jumi'ta.
Hmm.
Antuma jumi'tuma. Antum jumi'tum. Anti jumi'ti. Antuma jumi'tuma. Antuna jumi'tuna. Ana jumi'tu. Nahnu jumi'na.
Very good. Very good. So when we say huwa jumi'a, what is the translation?
He was collected.
Yeah, he was collected or it was collected.
It was collected.
Yeah, yeah, in that.
Can we
Okay.
say gathers? Gathered. Gathered like a
Gathered,
group.
yeah. Yeah,
Like because in
gathered.
the Quran, Jamia
Yeah.
is like
That's
I gathered them all.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. Then we have akhadha. Akhadha mean he took. So now how we are going to conjugate as a passive?
I can try that.
Go ahead.
Huwa ukhiza.
Hmm.
Huma ukhiza. Hum
Hmm.
ukhizu. Hiya ukhizat. Huma ukhizata. Hunna ukhizna.
Hmm.
Anta ukhizat.
No,
Anta ukhizta.
Very good.
Anta ukhizta. Antuma ukhiztuma. Antum ukhiztum. Anti ukhizti. Antuma ukhiztuma. Antunna ukhiztunna. Ana ukhiztu. Nahnu nukhiztu.
Nahnu
Ukhiztu. Ukhizna, sorry. Ukhizna.
ukhizna. Nahnu nukhizna. Ana
Nahnu ukhizna. Ukhizna.
nahnu ukhizna.
Ji, ukhizna. Like with the alif.
Yeah, with alif. Nahnu
Just
ukhizna.
yeah.
Okay, very good. Now, when we say hum version, ukhizu, how we gonna translate?
It was taken.
They were taken.
Yeah, they were taken. They were seized, they were taken, right? So that would be, and you guys see the difference now, right? Are you getting that how in active, how who like whatever pronoun is there, that is the doer, right? But when we are saying passive, then basically that is the object, that is the done to, that is the maf'ul bihi.
Yeah,
right?
the same pronouns are now naib
Maf'ul.
fa'il.
Yeah. Yeah. So now next one, allama. Allama, ullima, right? It will become ullima. So huwa ullima. Anyone wanna try?
I can try again if no one wants to go.
So yeah, okay, go ahead. So allama
Okay.
means he taught, and
taught.
ullima would be
It was taught.
He was taught.
he was taught, or yeah, he was taught.
It was taught. Okay.
Yeah.
Huwa ulima. Huma ulima. Hum ulimu. Hiya ulimata.
Hiya
Ulimat. Ulimat. Huma ulimta. No, ulimata.
ullimata, yeah.
Ulimata. Hunna ulimta. Ulimna.
Ullimna.
Ulimna. Anta ulimta. Antuma ulimtuma. Antum ulimtum. Anti ulimti. Antuma ulimtuma. Antuna ulimtuna. Ana ulimtu. Nahnu nulimna.
Nahnu ullimna.
Nahnu nulimna.
No, this no, we are getting confused with this
Okay, this is for
that is
Nasara. Ulimna. Ulimna. Sorry.
yeah, ullimna.
Ulimna.
Yeah. So nahnu would be ullim. Okay, so when we say ulimna, nahnu one, so how gonna the translation be?
They were helped. I mean,
No.
they were taught.
We were taught. We were taught.
Oh yeah.
Not were.
Okay. Nahnu is us. No.
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
taught.
we were taught. We were taught.
We were taught. Okay, now khalaqa.
May I try?
Khalaqa. Yeah, go ahead.
Khalaka, it will become khulika.
Hmm.
And huwa khulika, huma khulika, hum khuliku, hiya khuliqat, huma khuliqata, hunna khuliqna, anta khuliqta, antuma khuliqtuma, antum khuliqtum, anti khuliqti, antuma khuliqtuma, antunna khuliqtunna, ana khuliqtu, nahnu khuliqna.
Very good. So khuliqtum, what would be the translation?
Khalaqa means he was created.
Yeah, so you khuliqtum would be?
Khuliqtuma, they were created.
You all were.
I'm talking antum.
Oh, sorry. So antum, all of you were created.
Yes, all of you were created. Were created. Very good. Okay, then ansha'a. See now, basically now root letters are noon, sheen, and a, right? But this is extra over here, right? So now this will get u sound. And then what are the root letter? Noon, sheen, and hamza, right? So middle root letter is sheen. So now sheen will get a kasra. So that will, and if we have schoon, this is the rule basically. So the first root letter, I'm keep saying root letter. So first, whatever letter is the first one, because sometimes we have extra letters, we'll get oo sound. Then the middle root letter will get e sound, and in between, if we have schoon on any letter, that will remain schoon. If we have anything else, that would change into dhamma. If we have anything else, that will change into dhamma. And the last letter, the last root letter, yeah, that will keep taking fatha. The last root letter will take fatha. So over here, it will be unshi a, right? And in the next one, qatala. So what gonna happen over here? The first is qaf, right? And we need to give it a u sound. So now for u, we need to bring waw then, because dhamma and alif doesn't make sense, right? We cannot pronounce them properly. So that's why we need to bring waw. And then this is the middle root letter. That's why it is taking e sound over here. And then kutila. So the last letter, it is taking fatha, kutila. And in the next example, taqabbala. So now the root letter are kaf, ba, and lam. And this ta is extra, right? So it will become tu, right? And now middle root letter is this one, ba. So that will take kasra, right? I will give this one kasra. But what about this kaf over here? It has fatha. That fatha will change into dhamma, right? And if there is sukoon in between, we will see that example, inshallah. If there is sukoon, keep that sukoon in. We do not have to touch the sukoon. So that will become tuqubbila. So taqabbala will become tuqubbila. Anji, everyone is clear?
Yeah, and if there is a possibility that that second letter can have a kasra on it, that would also be changed to dhamma.
Second root letter? Second root letter, huh?
No, not second root letter. Before the second root letter, where we are putting dhammas, I mean, this like instead of like the kaf has fatha on it. What is it a possibility that this letter can have kasra on it, and then we have to change it to dhamma, right?
Yeah, I think so. So whatever it is, if it is fatha or kasra, it will become change into dhamma. Inshallah, I have in next slide, so we will see that. Okay.
Ji, jazakallah.
Wayyaki. So qatala is becoming qutila. Taqabbala is becoming tuqubbila. Okay. So sukoon remains sukoon. I think this is yeah, okay, that is good example over here. Let's see that. So istaghfara. Now we have many letters over here, right? Istaghfara. What's gonna happen? That what is the first letter? Alif, right? So we are going to give this hamza, alif or hamza. I should not say alif. Actually, it is hamza. Whenever alif has any haraka, that is called hamza, right? So this hamza is getting oo sound. Now, what is the middle root letter? I need to look middle root letter. Middle root letter is Ain, Fa, and Ra. So Fa is the middle root letter, right? So I'm gonna give this Fa a kasra, right? Now, what do I have on the second root letter? In the second letter, Sin has sukoon, right? So I will keep this. When there is sukoon, we are not touching it. Let this person be in sukoon when it has sukoon, this letter. So we are not touching any letter that has sukoon. Sukoon remains sukoon. Then this ta has fatha. This fatha will change into dhamma. Then again, Ghain has sukoon. It will remain sukoon. Fa was the middle root letter, so that's why we have to give it a kasra, and then Ra we will have a fatha because this is the last root letter. So it will become ustughfira. Ustughfira. So it says begin with the active form. The second to last letter fa, kalma meaning it takes a kasra. No, okay. So it is saying that the second to last letter will take a kasra. So basically it is saying the middle root letter, okay? So I'm more comfortable just finding 3 root letters, and then I can give the middle root letter as kasra, right? So if you find, basically it is saying that the last letter, before last letter is this fa, right? So they are saying the second to last letter, we need to give it a kasra. And then every other harika before that is changed into dhamma. So any harika will change into dhamma, but sukoon remains sukoon. Okay? Make sense?
Yes, complicated, a little complicated, but alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
No, it's not that complicated. So very first letter, you're gonna give it a dhamma, then find the middle root letter, give it a kasra. Then if there are sukoons, remain scones. And if there any other harika, change into dhamma. And the last letter always having a fatha. That's it. We are not touching last letter ever. Okay. So last remain same.
Excuse me, Sister Ahad.
Yeah.
How we will decide that in this letter is the middle root letter?
That will come when we will do all these families. We didn't do the families yet, right? So that's why it is confusing for you guys. But inshallah, when we will do the families, surf families, then it will be very obvious to you guys.
Okay, inshallah.
Yeah. So over here, Nusira, he was helped, right? So we already did that. Then look at Untusiru. So what is this Untusiru? Basically, same root letter Noon, Sod, and Ra, but they are going to a different bab. We have put these root letter Noon, Sod, Ra. So ingredients are same, but we put them into a different container. So this container is in Taswara. That is the regular one. This is Filmadi in Taswara. But when we are making it Mudariya, what's gonna happen? This first root letter, the first letter is getting U sound. And what is the middle root letter? Sod, right? So that's why it is taking a kasra. And the rest, Noon has Koon, it's gonna remain Skoon. Ta has fatha, it will change into U sound, right? And then that's it. So this is in Tasara, that is the Hua version, right? But over here, this is Hum version. So that's why it is Un Tusiru. That's why we say wow over there.
So the Hua version is going to be Tusira.
Hua version is Hua, yeah, Un
Tusira.
Tusira. Un Tusira. Then we have next one, Ukhrijat. So it is starting with U sound, right? So it is giving out that this is passive. So U and then middle root letter Ha, Ra, and Jim, and Ra has kasra, right? So U, E sound are prominent. So giving away that this is the passive form. Ukhrijat. She was expelled. Or it was expelled.
I have a question, like beside this first haraka that we are looking at, that it's, if it is U, it's passive. Because like the first letter can have a dhamma in the case of mudari. So if we just only see that, sometimes like mudari has hamza and we start with the same like U sound. So how can we differentiate at that time, that is it passive or is it mudari?
Mudariya does not end on ta with skoon.
Okay, so we're gonna also see the ending one.
Yeah, exactly.
Just go with the first. Okay.
Yeah, no. Because Mudariya, we know that it has prefix and suffix, right? So we need to we need to see both of them, right? Yeah, so beginning can be the same, you are right. Ana version, right? It can take U sound and it's gonna look like, okay, this is same, but then we can look at the ending as well. And Mudariya's prominent sounds are for passive are U and A. We are giving middle root letter E sound in the passive, in the past tense. In Mudariya, we will give it a fatha.
Okay, so we can also look at the middle root letter.
Yeah, so we can look at the middle root letter as well. So Ukhrijat, she was expelled or it was expelled. So akhraja is the huwa version. So akhraja will become what? Ukhrija. So huwa ukhrija, huma ukhrija, hum ukhriju, and then hiya ukhrijat. Okay, then we have rufi'at. No, sorry, rufi'tu. Rufi'tu. So again, we see u sound, right? And then ra, fa, and ain are the root letters, and fa kalima, middle root letter, is having e sound, rufi'tu. So this is the ana version, rufi'tu. So I was lifted. So how we gonna say fe'lun? Fe'lun madin, mabni lil majhul. Naib file is
Ana.
naib file, ana.
Mm.
Naib file is ana. So rafa'a is the regular one, and it will become what? Rufi'a.
Rufi'a.
Rufi'a. So huwa rufi'a, huma rufi'a with alif, and hum rufi'u. Hiya rufi'at, huma rufi'ata, hunna
Rufina.
rufi'a. And then it's easy. Rufita, rufituma, rufitum, rufiti, rufituma, rufitunna, rufitu, and rufina.
No.
Right? So this is how it works. Then we have ujibna. Ujibna. So u, and then root letters are ain, jim, and ba. Ajaba, ajib, we say in Urdu. Right? So the same root letter. And ujibna is hunna version. So basically, how we gonna label that? Fe'lun madin lil mabni majhul, and
File hunna.
very naifile hunna. So huwa version is what? Ajaba is the regular.
Ujiba.
Ujiba. Yeah, someone can try. Ujiba.
Ujiba.
Hmm.
Ujibu.
ujiba.
Huwa ujiba. Huma ujiba. Hum ujibu. Hiya ujibat. Huma ujibata.
Ujibata.
Ujibata. Hunna ujibena.
Ujibna. Name over here. Ujibna.
Ujibna. Anta ujibta. Antuma ujibtuma. Antum ujibtum. Anti ujibti. Antuma ujibtuma. Antunna ujibtunna. Ana ujibtu. Nahnu ujibna.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so over here it says past passive are characterized by the following. The second to last letter, meaning again second root letter of the original fail, take a kasra. Every other harika before this change into dhamma. The harika on the last letter of the original fail remains the same. So whatever in the regular one, it's gonna remain the same. We are not touching the last letter. If it is fatha in Hua version, it is fatha, right? In our Huma version, it is taking U sound, right? So it will remain same. Whatever in regular in the regular past, the last letter is getting, it will remain the same. We are not touching the last letter ever in when we are turning it into passive. Okay, so in, for example, in rufi to ra fa ain, so the last letter was having a skoon in the regular one even. What would be the regular version?
رفعت.
Rafa'ta, right? So it has sukun. Rafa'ta or rafa'tu,
sorry.
rafa'tu, right? Yeah, so it has sukun. So whatever is having the the last letter have the harika, it's gonna remain the same. We are not touching it. And then if there is a sukun, it will remain sukun. That's it. So if you guys memorize these rules, inshallah, that is not that hard, right? It sounds a little hard but it's not, inshallah. Now let's see some more example from Quran. So ittakhadha mean he took firmly. Ittakhadha mean he took firmly. And then we are turning into passive. It will become what? Uttukhidha. It was taken firmly. Uttukhidha. Then qatalu, they killed. So they are the doer, right? They killed. But when we say qutilu, they were killed. So ue sound. Ue. So whenever you hear ue sound, that is a big clue that is passive. Ghalabat. Ghalabat means she overpowered. Ghaliba jana we kehte hain, right? So ghalabat, she overpowered. Now we say ghulibat. She was overpowered. So someone overpowered her, right? So she is the object now. Ghulibat. So naifile is what? Here. Over here, she is the doer, right? Over here, she is the naifile. She is done to. She is the object. She is basically the maful, right? Sami'tuma, both of you heard. Sumi'tuma, both of you were heard. Someone were hearing them, right? Bashartunna, you all ladies congratulated. Bushirtunna, you all ladies were congratulated. Okay, let's see over here. Khuliqu, is it Madi Mudariya, regular, Malum or Majhul?
Madi Majhul.
Yeah, so this is Madi, this is Majhul, naifile is whom, and translation would be they were created. Now, Ulimna.
That is also Madi Majhul, and
So-
my file is Nahnu.
نحن.
Very good. And translation?
We were taught.
Yes. We were taught. Okay. Nufaddilu. Nufaddilu. So we didn't learn that here. This is basically Mudariya. So faddala is the 3 root letters, and nufaddilu, since it is, how do I know this is Mudariya? It is starting with nu. When I know when I know root letters fa, da, and lam, right? These are the root letters. Then it can help me. Now it is starting with nu, right? And Mudariya can start with nu, and Mudariya and on u. So this is giving me out that this is not Madi. This is Mudariya. So nufaddilu, and as I told you guys that in Mudariya, the prominent sounds would be U and A. So inshallah, that would be our next class. So that is Mudariya, this is Majhul, and Naib file is Nahnu, and the translation would be that we were preferred. We were preferred. Next one, Umirtu.
Madi Majhul.
Madi Majhul.
Madi, Majhul.
Naib file Ana.
Naib file Ana.
Very good. And how are we gonna translate?
I was ordered.
Very good. I was ordered.
Yes, ordered.
I was ordered. Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam says that I was ordered to be Muslim, right? And in other ayah, I was ordered to obey Allah Subhanahu wa Taala the most, right? So these are from Quran. So yatazakkaru.
Sorry. This one
Sorry?
also has like a. This is also starting with a U, like a Dhamma sound, and ending on the Dhamma, and like Nufaddilu. So how are we gonna differentiate? Like it's we said that Madari.
Okay, the root letters are not. Look at the root letter. Root letter are over here: Hamza, Mim, and Ra. Amara. So this two is not the last root letter.
Okay, last root letter should have Dhamma, right?
Yeah.
So
we know that Mudariya does not end on ta unless it is the root letter, right?
right.
So yeah, so we have 4 tas in Madi. Ta with Skun, ta with Fatha, ta with Kasra, right? So basically that can help us out. Okay, so I was ordered. Now Yatazakkaru. Yatazakkaru.
This
Madari.
Mudariya.
Mudari, Malum.
Yeah, this is basically the regular one, Malum. Yatazakkaru. So then pronoun, we will say that the file is huwa,
Huwa.
and he is reminded. No, he reminded. Yatazakkaru, or he reminds, actually.
He reminds or he will remind.
He will remind, yeah. He reminds or he will remind.
Or he will.
Okay, turja'una.
That's Fi'l Mudariya, Majhul.
Yeah, because it is starting with U sound, and Ra, Jim, and Ain are the root letter. And I'm thinking Arji, Aslim, Aslama, Arja'a, Yurji'u. Yeah, so it is Majhul. Otherwise, if it is Aslama family, I'm gonna confuse you guys over here, but it's okay. So Arja'a is Aslama family, and it will become Arja'a Yurji'u. Yurji'u. But it is not Yurji'u, it is taking Rajimain, it is taking Fatha, so that is the way that this is Majhul.
And the Naib file is whom?
Naib file is Antum.
Antum, sorry, Antum.
Yeah, Naib file is Antum. Inshallah, when we will learn present tense, then it will make sense to you guys. Okay, next one. Muni'u. Muni'u. So this is from Mana'a. Mim, Noon, Ain, these are the root letter. Mana'a. Yamna'u. It will become a past, Mudariya. And then this is home version, right?
Yes.
So that's why it is.
Madi, Majhul, home.
Yes, Madi, majhul, and hum version. Sorry, nai file is hum. Then ukrimna.
That's
It is
also
Mudari.
majhul.
No, mudari does not have na, long na.
Oh, sorry.
That's Mahdi. Mahdi majhul.
Mahdi.
Yeah. So, and again, it has u and e sound,
Three sound, yeah.
right? So, ukrimna is like aslimna. So we, and okay, what is muniam? The translation be muni'u. They were
forbidden.
forbidden. They were forbidden.
We were
And
forbidden.
ukrimna, we were
Reminded.
Blessed or what?
akram, like to give someone ikram. What is that?
Blessings, can we say?
No, like honor.
Respect.
Yeah. To
Honor,
give,
yeah.
to give someone honor, right? So ukrimna, we were honored.
We were on.
Yeah, we were given honor, we can say we were given honor, right? So that is majhul, passive majhul, and we were given honor. Bayyana,
That's normal verb.
we do not hear who is sound, right? So this
Yeah,
is
so
basically regular one.
normal.
Bayyana, and then this is nahnu, na,
Mhm.
right? So this is malum, and file is nahnu. So bayyana, we clarified something, right? Zukkirtum,
Like
Mahdi and
majhul.
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 again,
File
majhul.
Antum.
Very good. So this is majhul, and
Mhm.
nai file is antum.
Antum, yeah.
Okay, ukhistu,
It is Mahdi,
Majhul.
Majhul, and live file is Ana.
Anta.
very good, ana.
Ana.
So how we gonna translate ukhistu?
I was taken.
I was taken. And zukkirtum,
You
We
all
reminded.
were
They were
reminded.
reminded. They were
yes,
reminded.
you all were reminded. You all were reminded. Okay, wajadtu,
This looks like malum.
It is normal.
exactly,
Normal.
this is malum.
Dhamma in the
And
beginning.
what is the file?
Ana.
Ana.
File is ana. Wajadtu, I found.
Mhm.
I found. Okay.
So I have one more question, sorry. We have also seen with the fail, the attached pronouns. In this case, we're not going to have attached pronouns because we don't have maf'ul bihi, right? In case of passive fail.
Sorry, say it again. I didn't get the question.
Like if we say nasaraka, yeah, nasarakum. So we have like attached pronouns in it. You know, attached pronouns. That is our maf'ul in those cases. So we're not going to have those in the passive.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, then we have. Can we mute the mic? Yeah. Okay, rufi'na.
This
That's
Majhul.
majhul.
Yeah, this is majhul, and nai
Majhul.
file
Is a female version. They were.
for nai file is hunna.
Hunna.
Hunna rufi'na, right? So how we gonna translate? Oh, someone
Somebody
shout.
one is
Can we
making it
mute it?
louder.
Yeah. So Rufina, all these ladies were lifted. Okay, I need to see who is that.
Sugra Yusuf.
Sorry.
It's Sugra Yusuf.
Okay, where is Sugra Yusuf?
Okay, I guess the person just
Yeah, okay, that did. Okay.
mute themselves.
Okay. Now next one, Kuzibat.
It is Mazi
Majhul.
Majhul
Madi Majhul.
and nat file is Anta.
Anta. No.
Anta,
Anta nahi. Not Anta.
ta with
Hiya.
spoon.
Hiya.
Yes.
Oh,
ta
sorry,
with
here.
spoon. Yeah. So this is
Zibat.
Majhul.
It is but.
Yeah. Hmm. Is that Mehnaz? Your mic is fine?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Whose
Sister.
mic is? Okay. Amarna.
This is Mudani. Regular.
Na is giving away, right? This is
Yeah,
Nahnu.
this is Mazi, but Malum.
Yes, this is Malum. And file is Nahnu.
Nahnu.
Okay.
So we ordered.
Yeah, we ordered. So Fatahata. What is that Fatahata?
That's normal Madi.
Yeah, this is
Malum.
Malum. And what is the file?
Antuma.
Antuma.
No, Antum, not Antum.
Huma.
Antuma.
Huma
No,
of
Huma.
Huma.
Huma of
Feminine.
Yes,
Monas.
feminine.
Feminine Huma.
Yeah. Okay, so that is good. Now we have some more examples here. Ainama suqifu ukhizu wa qutilu taqtilan. Right? So suqifu, we see ue sound, right? And we see that it's not mudaria. We don't see any sign. And root letter are tha, qaf, and fa. And this waw, we already know this is the basically file, right? So this is basically giving out because there is nothing other than root letters or this file. So basically, yeah, giving out that this is Madi. So Sokifu, and then in Madi, we see U is sound. Madi is starting with U is a big giveaway that this is Majhul.
Majhul, yes.
Right? So otherwise, Madi does not start with U sound. So whenever we see Madi starting with U sound, this is 100% Majhul. So Sokifu, so Sakafa is basically the basic form. And then from there, Thakafa, Thakafa, Thakafu, and then if we are turning that into passive, it will be Sukifa, Sukifa, and Sukifu, right? So wherever they were found, Ainama, wherever, Sukifu, they were found. They were found, right? So this is Majhul. Ukhizu. So now Hamza, Kha, and Da, these are the root letters, and again Waw is the file. So again, we do not see anything extra over here. So easy giving away that this is the past tense, and past tense, then it is starting with U. So this is again Majhul, Ukhizu. So wherever they were found, they were arrested, they were taken, Waquttilu. Waquttilu. So this is the qatala and then qattala. Qattala yuqattilu, right? And from that qattala, it is becoming Kutila.
Yes.
And then with the with the hum version, it will be kutilu. So they were arrested and they were killed. Taqtilan. Now taqtilan, we see that what are the root letter over here? You guys will find it hard, but I can tell you guys, qaf, ta, and lam, same, qatala. And from that is taqtilan. We will learn this family that like we say allama, from allama becomes present tense yu'allimu, and then ta'liman, same taqtilan, ta'liman. So basically same pattern. So this is a family that its masdar like is on this pattern. So and then we see that qaf ta lam and qaf ta lam. So does that ring a bell when we were learning maf'uls? That if we have fail and then the same root letter, we have a masdar out of it, then this kind of maf'ul is called maf'ul mutlaq.
Mutlaq.
Yeah, maf'ul mutlaq, right? So this taqtilan is basically maf'ul mutlaq over here. So they were killed like an in a very bad way or whatever, right? So basically it is describing the fail.
The way of the okay.
Yeah. And ainama, I write this is a shart, conditional sentence. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that wherever you find these kuffar, this is what you are going to deal with them. And this is after Fatah Makkah, they were given a lot of time to think about it. They were told that if they do not want to accept Islam, they can leave the city, they can go and they can find a place wherever they find themselves safe, right? So there was no kind of oppression on them. So they were given plenty of time. But after that, after these time limit is over, then this was the command. Okay, then next one is qala lahu Musa hal attabi'uka ala an tu'allimani mimma ullimta rushda. So now qala is a fail, so that is regular malum, right? So qala, he said, and basically interesting thing over here, qala is fail madi, right? And this is malum, file is huwa. And if I want to make it majhul, you know what it will become?
Cooling. Cooling.
No, it will become kila.
Okay. That's different.
Yes, that is different. So I'm not gonna say how it get there. So that is inshallah later. So qala become kila. So qala lahu Musa. So Musa said to him. So now Musa is the outside doer over here. Okay, so Musa said lahu, this who is talking to, and who was that? Hazrat Khizr alayhi salam, right? So Musa said to him, hal, now this is a question, attabi'uka. What do you guys think? Attabi'uka.
That's
This is Mudare, because Ain has a dhamma on it and it starts with the Hamza.
Yes, yeah,
So,
very good.
Ana.
Yeah.
And
So,
Ka is like the
Maf'ulun bihi.
maf'ul.
very good. So may I follow you? So may I, this is basically ana. and this guy is maf'ulun bihi. May I follow you ala an tu'allimani. So tabi'a ala, basically this is married with this tabi'a, right? So that's why we're not gonna find the translation over here. So may I follow you an tu'allimani, and that tu'allimani. Now what is this tu'allimani? Basically first
No.
we need to stop this ni over here. Tu'allima,
فعل
That's
مضارع.
major.
allama yu'allimu,
It
allama
is
yu'allimu. So basically it should be tu'allimu,
mu.
but because of
But
this
because
an,
of an, this is harf
it is
nasiba.
tu'allim. Exactly. Okay, so that is, but this is mudariya.
Yes.
Okay, so this is tu'allima, and this
Mm.
ni, even though it doesn't have ya over there, right? That is really hard to find if you are not strong. Actually, it is ya over here. Tu'allimani. Yeah, this is maf'ulun bihi. So may I follow you so that you can teach me. Tu'allimani, you teach me, mimma, whatever or what, ullimta. Now this is the verb we are looking for. Ullimta. This is majhul.
Majhul now.
Okay, ue sound, and this ta is basically anta, naifai. So ullimta, you are taught. Rushda, out of guidance, out of the right guidance. So you can teach me of the right guidance. You have been taught, right? So this is ulimta, you have been taught. Who has taught him? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right?
Allah,
Yeah. So, but the doer is unknown over here, right? So he
Anonymous.
said that you teach me whatever you have been taught. Please teach me. Can I follow you? Right? So this is the idea over here. Okay, next one. فَإِن كَذَّبُوكَ فَقَدْ كُذِّبَ رُسُلٌ مِّن قَبْلِكَ. فَإِن كَذَّبُوكَ. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that if you are denied, this guy is the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If فَإِن كَذَّبُوكَ, if they have denied you, rejected you, so this is not anything new. Faqad, it's already happened. Qad mean something already happened, right? Uzziba, so now this is the majhul form, right? So failun madin lil majhul, failuhu, naifile huwa, and then we can see naifile outside. Rusulun. So rusulun is the outside naifile over here. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying it's not new. Already many Rasuls are being rejected min qablika, before you.
And so Sirhat, I was thinking if we change just like while reciting instead of kuziba we hear kazaba, it's gonna totally change the meaning. That is gonna make Rusulun the doer, right?
Exactly.
Like that is
Yeah.
gonna be so wrong meaning. Right?
Yeah, obviously. So that's why haraka is very important. We need to pay attention. And then learning Arabic is even more important, right? Okay, next one. Yuridullahu, Allah wish. So even though you see u sound, right, but we know this is mudariya. Mudariya can start with u sound. Many bab of mudariya, they start with u sound, right? And then we see e sound, so you're not gonna jump to the conclusion, oh, this is majhul. No, this is not majhul. This is regular one and this is fi'l mudari. So arada yuridu. This is the regular form of present tense. So
What's going to be
yuridu,
the root letters for this one?
ra, this is the ra, alif, ra, hamza and dal. And then we have arada, even we say irada, right? Arada is like arada yuridu. This
Okay.
is
Jazakallah.
Aslama family. So arada yuridu, and then the word Allah is outside door over here. Yuridullahu, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wish. What does he wish? That yukhaffifa, that he lighten ankum from you. So he lighten your burden from you. And then وَخُلِقَ الْإِنسَانُ, now خُلِقَ الْإِنسَانُ ضَعِيفًا, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that mankind was created weak. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not mentioning himself over here, rather he is highlighting that human beings are weak, right? So that's he made himself unknown, and rather he is kind of emphasizing the weakness of a human being. So khuliqal insanu, now we're gonna say felun madin mabni lil majhul, and naifil is al insanu. And what is daifan?
Not
Maful.
Yeah, khuliqal insanu daifan.
So for knife file, we're gonna follow the same rules, that is, it should be Hua version, and the knife
Yeah.
file should be in the Rafa status.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Okay, next one.
Excuse me, this is Sister Ahad.
Yeah. Hmm.
The Huwa and Hiya version in Madi Majul always have outside
No,
door,
not
or-
always same.
Okay.
Same. You know, we
Same.
learn in present tense and past tense in the malum form, right?
Ji.
If the possibility
Okay.
is that it could be over there, but not always, right?
Okay.
So we can look
Same
for it.
rules.
Yeah,
Same
same
rules.
rules.
Okay.
Yeah. Kul inni umirtu an akuna awwala man aslama. So Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is saying that you say, so Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, his own tongue, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is basically asking him to say that inni, indeed I umirtu, I have been commanded, an akuna, that I be awwala, the first one, man aslama, who accept, who submit. So now umirtu, how are we gonna label it?
Failun Madi Majhul.
Hmm?
Naib file Ana.
Ana.
Yeah. So now basically inni, if we look the whole sentence, how we gonna look at kul is you say, right?
Yeah, Fil Amr.
Fail amar. And now you say, what do you say? The whole thing is a said statement.
Makulul Ko.
Mafulul call.
Mafulul qawl. Very good. What is the status of mafulul qawl?
Nasab.
Nasab. Fi
Maful
mahalli nasab.
mafulun bihi.
Yes.
Okay, mafulul qawl is always mafulun bihi,
Bihi.
because he said what, right?
Okay.
So it is giving the answer of what, so it is always mafulun bihi.
Bihi.
And now further we can break down this mafulun bihi. Inni would be our mubtada and umirtu would be its khabar. I have been commanded. An akuna, so an and then akuna, kana yakunu, it should be akunu. This is ana version.
Because of
But
Bian, it is Akuna.
yeah, exactly. So because of an, it is akuna.
Akuna.
An akuna, I be awwala, the first one, man aslama, who accept. So basically, we can take it as a an akuna that create that makes an ism. I'm not gonna go in that discussion, otherwise I'm gonna confuse you. So just basically we can say the whole thing is the khabar. Okay, so just keep it simple.
Okay.
Okay, now these are the homeworks. You are going to try to give them the i'rab. Muni'at or muni'tu. Muni'tu, I was forbidden. Minat zahabi, of going. Ila baiti, towards the bait. Swahibi, of my companion. So just giving you a gist of it. Okay, so just try and see. And then we have over here some sentences, and you guys can try to label and translate. So qutilu fi sabilillahi, how are we gonna do that?
They were killed in
Yeah.
the way of Allah. Amen.
Those who were like killed in the path of Allah.
Why we are saying those? There is no allazina or anything.
They were killed.
No, they were
They
killed
were
in the
killed
path of
in the mouth of Allah.
Yeah, they were killed in
Okay,
the
they were killed.
path of Allah. Okay, how are we gonna label it?
Qutilu is a
Qutilu
failun
is
madi
Madi
majhul.
majhul, liable file home.
Naif alhum.
Hmm.
Then fi sabili is like jar majrur,
Hmm.
and sabilillahi idafa fragment.
Very good. And the together what label?
MBF.
MBF. Yes.
MBF. Very good. Okay, so this is how you are going to do it, and this is an extra practice. So daraba hamidun mahmudan. Now this is the regular. How we gonna translate daraba hamidun mahmudan?
Hamid
Hamid hit Mahmoud.
hit Mahmud.
Yeah, so daraba we're gonna say failun madin, failuhu huwa. Hamidun is basically the outside doer of so this is the file, right? And mahmudan is mafulun bihi,
Maf'ulun bihi.
right? Now if I say duriba, what gonna happen?
We're
Can
gonna
I say hamid?
no, the file is
Doesn't
going to be
have-
gone now. No more door.
Yeah, so now I need to take this hamidun out
Out.
of the picture. So I would say duriba, and now can I say mahmudan?
No.
No, this mahmudan will become
It will be the
mahmudun.
doer.
It will become naifile now.
Yes, knife file.
So I would say duriba mahmudun.
Like outside knife file.
Mahmud was hit. Mahmud was hit. Do you see the difference?
Right. Yes.
So let's do one more. So you are more comfortable doing it. Khalaqallahul insana.
So
Now
khuliqal insanu.
very good. So now if the word Allah, you're gonna take this off. We don't need it because we are making it majhul. So khuliqa and then al insanu. So this insanu is naifile now. Khuliqal insanu, insan was created. Right? Is everyone clear?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
Next one. Nasara Ibrahimu waladaini. So Ibrahim helped parents,
Parents.
right? He helped his two parents, waladani, waladaini, right? Two parents, father and mother. Now, Ibrahim, we need to take this out of picture when we are making it majhul. We're gonna say nusira
Waladani.
Waladani.
waladani. Very good. Now we make it. We need to make it rafa.
Yeah, dual and rafa, yes.
So waladani.
Waladani.
We don't need alif. Waladani. Like that. Okay, next one. Qatal al-muslimun al-kafirina. Translation?
Muslims killed
Killed kafir.
Muslim
Muslim
Non-believers.
kafir, non-believers, right? Now, qutilal, we need to take muslimun out of picture. Qutilal kafi.
Kafiruna.
Runa.
Kafiruna. Very good. Now we need to make it rafa. So qutilal kafiruna. Non-believers were killed. This is majhul now. Talabatil muallimatu Zainaba.
So
Mean like muallima, the teacher or the principal, whatever you're gonna say, called Zainab. Okay.
tulibata.
Tulibita.
Tulibati
Tulibati Zainabun.
Zainabu. Tulibati Zainabu. Zainab was called.
So why Zainabu?
Excuse me.
Zainabun. Why not Zainabun?
Yeah.
Rafa.
Why Zainab?
No, why Zainabun? Why not Zainabun?
We cannot say Zainabun. The name
It's
It
a
is the
proper name.
non-Arabic name.
No, it's a proper name. Zainab is a proper name. So
Yeah,
just
but
take one Rafa.
this is partly flexible, you can say.
Okay, it's not gonna get the mean. All right.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Excuse me, Sister Rahat.
Yeah.
I couldn't get this Tulibati. You said
Talaba, and then we go to we make majhul, it will be Tuliba, right?
Tuli. Okay.
Then Tuliba, Tulibu, Tulibat.
Okay.
Basically, it is Tulibat. This is Hiya version, right?
Okay. Okay.
But because of the fluency, we are giving it a kasra because it is joining next letter, right?
Okay.
But since this Zainab over here, it was taking al, so that's why we can take say tulibatil muallimanti because there was al. But with the Zainab now we do not have al, right? So we can say tulibat Zainabu.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right.
Jazakallah.
Right.
Jazakallah.
Yeah. So now we do not need this kasra over here. Make sense?
Yes.
And when I write,
Alhamdulillah.
I see. Okay. Then next one, Nasaru, they helped. They helped who? Fatima wa Maryama. We do not have outside doer over, right? So Nasaru, whom? This is the file over here. They helped Fatima wa Maryama. So how we gonna make it majhul now?
Nusiru.
Very good. Nusiru, Fatima wa Maryam.
Fatima too wa Maryam.
So Fatima and Maryam were helped. Right? Making sense now, Alhamdulillah, right?
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, so the rest you guys are going to take care of it, right? So do all your homeworks and everything, and inshallah, that will make you strong. And we have key over here. If you really struggle, then you can go to the key, and that can help you out. And for this sentence over here, la yarzuqannahumullahu rizqan hasana. So now we did not learn this nunu sakila, but I just write how we can label it. This is lam is lamu tawqid, and then yarzuqannahum. Inshallah, our next class, if you guys are, you think that this passive is good, but we didn't do Mudariya yet. Okay. Yeah, so next class, inshallah, we are going to do our Mudariya, passive Mudariya, inshallah. So past passive is good. Like we do not need more practice. Are we good with that?
I think we are okay.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Assalamu
Yeah.
alaikum, Sister Rahat.
Yes.
This is
Walaikum
my first day
Wa-
of this class.
Hmm?
So, inshallah, I just need your help to understand this grammar.
Mm-hmm. So do you have a background?
Some, not like, but I do have a background. I know the Mudare and Fe'l Mazi, but like not like a perfectly good,
Mm-hmm.
but at least
Okay,
have.
so I would suggest to you that we are on lesson number 34 in this class, but I have other class,
Okay.
which is, we are on lesson 15, I think. Yes, Sister Aisha, we are lesson 15.
Yes.
Other,
Yeah. The Sunday class. Yeah.
yeah, so that is every Sunday, 11:30, my time, 11:30. It is 11 o'clock right now, right? So
Yeah.
whatever your time is, after 30 minutes, we
Okay.
have class every Sunday, and we are on lesson number 15. So I
Okay.
think that would be a good idea for you to
Okay.
join.
Yeah. We finish 14. We're gonna start 15 tomorrow, inshallah.
Yeah.
Yes. Can you send me the link for the tomorrow class, or I will attend this class? At least I can get some benefit from this.
Yeah, sure. You can. I have 3 classes. You can try all of them. I don't mind.
Okay. Okay. Saturday, Sunday, I can join the rest of the.
I have class even in Urdu. If you
Oh,
are interested, yeah.
okay.
So
Which day?
Sunday. So Sunday I have 2 classes. First one is in Urdu, 9 to 10:30, I believe.
Okay. I can join all your classes, inshallah.
Okay.
You'll be expert.
Yes.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Make dua for me.
Inshallah. Okay, so I was talking about this sentence over here, la yarzuqannahum. So this is something we did not learn it yet, but inshallah soon, after we are done our passives, then we are coming to our fi'l mudariya muakkid. But I just write over there. So if anyone already have any idea, then go ahead. But if you are not familiar of this term, so just it is there. So no worries, inshallah, we are going
Okay. No, I'm familiar, but the thing is, I just need to refresh.
to, inshallah.
Inshallah.
So,
Jazak.
Waiyaki. So with that, inshallah, we can end our session. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil
Ameen.
Quran. ونفعني وإياكم بآيات والذكر الحكيم سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت ونستغفرك ونتوب إليك سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.